You, let me see. You are live. All right, let's see what's happening here. I got to somehow shut off the. There it is. There, I think, right there. How's that? Okay, let's see here. I got to get my chat straightened out here. Leighton Motorsports. Hey, Leighton. Quit bucking around. All right, I'm right here. I'm just trying to get things straightened out. Can you hear me okay? Leighton. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Buck Does It. I got an engine here. Buck Nash. Bucktional. Hello, Unfinished Project. You guys hear me okay?
Siri here.
Loud and
Let me
clear.
know if I can help.
Siri here. Gotta get rid of that. I got a camera going too, so I wanna. Hey, good morning and good luck, Buck. Good morning, Barrows. I was wondering if any of you guys would be hanging around today. What I'm gonna do today is take this bottom end apart on here, and then I'm gonna film it too, or record it. Whatever you want to. There's Buff. Hello, Buff. Hello, fellers. So anyway, and I thought I'd give this thing a shot, working and doing a live at the same time. So I have the chat up here, laptop over there, camera right there, engine right here. Hey, good afternoon there, Terry Grover. Watching YouTube is all I can do for a week or so. Oh, okay. Hey, welcome, Leighton. Yeah, because Leighton's let me set this up. I'll be right with you. Big Buck 455, that's what it is. So, what I wanted to do today was pull the crankshaft out. Well, camshaft's ready to come out, so we might as well do that. Yeah, okay. She's a little gummed up. There we go. I'm here to check out the competition. That's right. Shh. I'm not going to show you everything. Well, this is only an inspection anyway. I believe I do have a good engine, good core rather, and but it definitely needs cooked, cleaned. Well, that don't look good. Can't show you. Hey, just saw this killer Pontiac in Leighton's premiere that just ended. Terry's been waiting. You should check it out, Buff. But it looks like I got hand bearing all tore up there. Man, it's stuck in there. Only the strong survive. You guys gonna have to bear with me because I never done me anything like this before. Work and do a live. And it's stuck in there too. It must be Kim. Oh, Kim is in Barrows. Okay. Um, might as well get this started too. Now you can watch me make a video. Hey, there's Tim Windsor. Hello, Tim. There's a bearing down in there. So, trouble's in paradise. I'm thinking it's a cam bearing. Maybe not. They all look good. All right. Smack the thumbs up. Always need a big hammer. Hey, Buff. This is what I'm talking about when I go tappy tap. But I am prepared. Streetcar Chronicles. Hey, man, that was a good video last night. I didn't get to see it all because I was driving. But, you know what you're doing. All right, where are we at? I wanted to try to dig that piece of bearing out of there. If I can find it. Yep, there was a cam bearing. Definitely a cam bearing. Let's see. That's just a babbitt came off of it. I don't see any carnage yet. But chilling before I go in the shop. Alrighty then. Got a little oil coming out. Hey, Buck's got my hammer. I use it on everything. Hey, Terry, you talking about this one?
One sec.
Every time I say Terry, they think it's Siri.
I'm not sure I understand.
She's not sure she understands. Neither do I, Siri. Hey, don't forget I'm going to be live later on, 6:30. We're going to take a look at the channels that we may have forgotten about. Just to sort of keep the no-name national thing going. I know nobody's going to forget about it. This facility, yeah, really. You need DIS in front of that last word there. I'm far from organized. Let me get the other tappy tap. cleaner than my shop. Hey, turn autofocus off on the camera if you can. Oh, didn't know. Well, that one's stuck on there, buddy. Wow. That pan is on there. I said, hey, Jason. Hi, Jason. There's all silicone all the way around. They used all the RTV. Yes, they did, Bob. Wow. You should have saw the time I have with the timing cover. It's like them Fords. Has them long bolts in it. I don't know if you can see there's still one here. And they were rusted. Need a chainsaw. Well, I have 9 of them. Wow. Well, guess I'll have to play Michelangelo, huh? I think it was Michelangelo did the. Oh. Where we at? Oh, because see, that's a little muddy. Hey, Irish Outlaw would be proud of me. Or proud of somebody. They were hitting the pan. Maybe I get a bunch of subs out of that one. The swap meet wagon. All right. Well, that there was built by 162 Customizing. Let me see if I can. Yeah, here he is. 162 Customizing. He built that, and he did a giveaway, trying to get subs for his channel, and so I followed through and watched all his videos, and you can go and watch the build on it too. But it's pretty neat. And I where am I going to put that thing? So I hung it from the ceiling. Let me see if I can. It's pretty cool. He added the tail end there on it and lengthened it, put an engine on it, put a handle on it, and put a rad up on top. Where we at? How's that? Oh, took it out of focus. I mean, I had it at the No Name Nationals. Everybody liked it. That saw it anyway. Yeah, that's green. She's a little, that's one ratty wagon, yes. I think it's pretty cool. Because I was down in Tennessee visiting my best friend, and has good suspension, yeah. But you know what? That unfinished project's a witty little character, ain't it? Man, I don't know. I don't care for that pan there. I wonder why there was no oil in here. Something was going on in here. They got silicone on everything. Let's see if you can see this. It's not packed shut, but it's sucked up in there. We got problems. But another problem I have is I don't know of any machine shops around where I live. So I'm gonna have to find them. Well, they're beefy. YouTube mechanic rebuild, yes. What's the name told me to use the dingle ball. Use the dingle ball, put some rings in it, and go. There you go. He lost an engine because of it. Yeah, just remember when you're using RTV, what squeezes out squeezes in. And it squeezed in. There's pieces all over the place here. So, oh my God. I got to try to save that and show you. I'd say you won't believe it, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys have run into all this stuff before. Wow. Wow. See what I mean by what squeezes out, squeezes in? All right. 162 made it in. There he is. Hey, 162, we were just talking about your rat rod wagon up there in the ceiling. I thought I'd put it in the picture for you. Got your sticker out too. Go check his channel out. When you guys put his link up there, throw links to everybody up there. And these are all 12-point nuts. Only the strong survive. Man, these haven't been out in a long time. It's a lot of RTV. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm going to tear it down, inspect what I can, and then I want to take it to a machine shop and have them look over this and the heads because I got a couple broken bolts. So before I spend time digging those bolts and stuff out, I want to make sure the rest of it's okay. Got the wrong kit. Yeah, I'm 74 block, so it's going to be standard. There we go. There we go. Oh, they're numbered. All right, cool. 7, 8, 5, 4, 2. Hey, there's no loose ones. Good deal, man. Good deal. All right. So, I know I need a little extension. Well, we'll start where we're still. Hey, good to see you too, Jeffrey. What do I do with the socket? And Buck. Where's my little tap tap? Turbo Tom had a great time at the races. Yeah, that's all I had, all I can stand there. Man, those ones are stuck on there. Only the strong survive. There we go. Little tappy tap on the tappy tap. Well, that's promising. And she's stuck. I'll show you in a minute here. Oh yeah, I had to fix my avalanche. No nine nationals. Deterred it. There's one. Number 8. Number 8. Like I said, this is looking promising on this end anyway. I guess you can't see very well, but still has the Babbitt and stuff on there. Wings are okay. None of them are stuck. Not on that one anyway. But you can see the dirt. It's all through it. This is a nice one too. There's a whole lot worse in there. One dime. Now where are we at here? Darn. Got her stuck. Oh my God. Wrecking the place. Don't do that, by the way. I believe the flat wrist been shot. That wrist been shot. I have to find me some pig mat because I spilt some Earl. You guys use the pig mat? I do. It works really well. Guess you can tell. Let's see what we got going on with this one. Bearing fell down in here. Bad Tree Productions. Hey, Blake. Boosted buck. Alrighty then. This one looks pretty good too. Let's put these back together. Looks like it landed on the stud once it hit the ground. Oh, deep dish pizza. You even say boosted buck. Look at this one. Oil rings are clogged up. All right. Looks like I got to spend a lot of moolah. What part of PA are you? I'm right above Lancaster. Lancaster. Um, let me see. So I guess that would be southeast or east. I'm probably Harrisburg's here. I'm over here. So, and Lancaster's here. York is over here. Put a hairdryer on each bank of this big old Buick. That would be something. Oh, yeah. And like Barrow says, grab a hold of that tiger's tail and hang on. This thing is going to fly. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I don't even have a good engine, but I think I do. So far, it's looking pretty good. I mean, I'm going to need a timing cover, but I'm okay with that. That other one was on there. Well, you got to think now, this thing is a 74 block, so what is it, 48 years old? Oh, we got some carnage on that bearing. Not bad, though, just some dirt. Some dirt got in there. That wrist pin is beat, yo. Wow. Should have took a grinder to the ridge. Oh, excuse me. Wow. Wonder if we're gonna get it. Little ridge on that one, yes, Barrows. Actually, it's not. There really ain't much of a ridge. It's just rust. There goes another one. I don't think I could damage this one. Look at this. That one's, I can't move it. Rings are stuck. It's all rusty. You see the rust? It's got a smiley face though. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about anything. I'm just going to tear it down, load it on the truck, and say, hey, what do I got? Do I got something or don't I? Yes, competition. Shh, don't tell Barrows. This is where I drop them. Yeah. Can't damage it any worse than it already is. That's the way I see it, Barrows. No, it's Buick. Well, I put it on the right way too. Looks like I have to get pistons anyway, so might as well put a little boring in there. Because I got two cylinders that are take it easy, gang. See you later there. Blake, thanks for stopping by. This is another practice session for me because I've never done any live teardown or gotta head to football, guys. I'll holler at you there. Well, thank you there, Streetcar Chronicles. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm coming back later to do my live review, and the crank looks pretty good. Maybe I'll roll it over and show you them. Let me dig these out of here, and take it from there. I wanted to. Oh, I don't think I showed you this is the one that's stuck, but you can see the top of it. He said there was a rough spot when he turned it around, and there was so much mud and dirt in here. It was banging up against the head and holding it from going around. Don't boost it. Those pistons are great for that. That dimple in the center of them gives a true even burn. Those key to the bottom torque. Yeah, well, these are 8.5 ones, I believe, but they do make a 10.5. So that's where these guys. You know what? If I was going to boost anything, I think I'd boost that little 3.8. Boy, that thing just takes off once it gets rolling. It wants to keep pulling. And it left me down today. Well, can't say it left me down. I got home with it. I'm getting stroker vibes from the buck. Yeah, you know what? Maybe if I hit the lottery, but the way it looks, it's going to be a couple grand just to put this back to stock. Then if I go aluminum heads, aluminum heads and intake is another $3 grand. So I don't know. Got to see if I can male person. So, I saw Auto Salvage put a little thing out today. He says, "John in Dallas, get hurrying up. I'm ready to help some channels," he said. That's pretty cool. I thought so anyway. He's all ready to help some more channels again. He rides the luggage compartment. Remember, it only costs a little more to go first class. That's right. Well, I'm already calculating the overtime at work. How many shifts it's going to take to pay for all this. But I don't know. It's been so long since I had machine work done. I don't know what stuff costs these days. Wow. Well, hey, Barrows, I think we're going to drop another one. That one's in there, fellas. That one's in there. Maybe you should put, ouch, a drawback. Yeah, that's a good place for that, huh? Just remember, I'm doing a live over here, so when I do this, when I do this video, you're not gonna have much of me talking to the camera much. I'm talking to this camera. Let's see, did we do any damage? At least it's rings are stuck. It's all mudded up. I just knocked some of the dirt off of there, that's all. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna need an oil pan too. Huh. How about that? Three to go, fellas. Three to go. Looks like black sand. Pan it out and see. Yeah. You know what else I found? There was a lot of them. Oh, look at that. That was just loose. A lot of those mud bees or whatever. The one whole exhaust manifold was filled with that mud bee stuff. Wow. Where we at here? Well, all right. That one hit me in the leg. So I broke the fall. Hey Barrows, I'll later on I'll do that. Flip them over to your channel thing. What's that called? Redirect. Well, this one was a little cleaner, but the rings were stuck. Look at, they were stuck right together. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know how to turn auto focus off on that thing either. Oh my. Can't believe I gave all this stuff up to be an electrician. At least now. Oh, I forgot to put the cap on. At least now I can do it for fun. It's not a job. Yeah, I think that little 3.8 is the same way. I'll have to look. I still have pistons left over from that. Look at that. Great for low RPM power. Power. More power, Captain. So what's everybody doing on a day like today? Anything good? I know it's beautiful here. Sun's shining. Who was on your NNN23 hit list? Well, the guy right that posted right above you there, we already he called me out. He wants to race his 460 against. Well, you know what? This will probably be close to a 460 by the time it's done. LOL. So I think we were the first call out for, and it ain't even. It's not even in stone yet. But, and if not, a couple of years from now, I might have to retire and take a ride out there, and we'll race down in a side street. Ain't that right, Barrows? We'll have to see if we can beat the trains. Okay. I didn't see anything scary yet. The only thing I saw scary was all that RTV. You guys watching this? You watching this? Huh? Maybe I might have to do a talk over or something. That's the way to clean up internals at home. I would say oven cleaner. I'll put another one in without the cap. That's a 6. That's a. Birthday party. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear unfinished project. Friend, family, or him. Hey, there's there's what's left of that cam bearing. Took the babbitt right off of it. That's all that is the babbitt left loose. You see it? All righty then. One more to go, fellas. Then we got the big bolts. And this one's stuck. There's another one stuck. I think this thing was overheated, to tell you the truth, because when I took the one, I was taking the timing cover off, the one gasket looked like it was, wow, it was really bad. Another one really bad. It looked like the one gasket was pushed out. And then when I took the intake off, man, you could really smell that oil, like the overheated oil. That's Mark. Big bucket of acetone with ATF. Yeah, or you take it to the local machine shop and say, hey, would you cook this and clean it, put some cam bearings in it, and a couple of expansion plugs. The dollar store bottom shelf stuff for the stuff you just drained out to change. Oh, he's talking about the ATF. All right, so 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, they're numbered. Bam. All right. I'm gonna have to get the big gun out for this one. Let me get the size first. Aha. Where are we at? 13/16. Boom, boom, boom. I think that's 21 millimeter, 13/16. What do you think, fellas? I may just take my bucket to Ed as well. Try to save the cost any way I can. Building on the channel. Oh. All right. How long are we on here now? 46 minutes. Okay. Hour teardown. Hey, hey, hey. Wow. Oh, man, you gotta smell that. No, you don't need to. Oh, my God. Hot tank and all, yes. Yeah, because all the holes in for the water for the head gaskets, I didn't even pull the head gaskets off yet, but they don't look good either. Let's see, where's the little tappy tap? There we go. You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna show you. There was no seal in that thing. No seal. Bearing don't look too bad though. Thrust bearing, not too shabby. A little bit of here, a little bit there. A little bit of dirt in that one. Oh, wasn't too bad. So I'm feeling good about the crankshaft. Um, there's stuff all over the place. I am definitely glad I pulled this thing apart. Must have been at all the what that all the RTV was about. That's right, unfinished project. Don't forget to wash it. You gotta wash it when you get it home too. Another thing you need to do after you get home is go through all the journals with the small wire brush. Journals on the crank, journals in the engine, everything. Clean it all out. All right. Did you guys see my little video? That thing works pretty good. I saw a picture. I think it was on roadkillcustoms.com. And I thought, man, I think I can make that. I want to bring this over here. So I could show you. And then I'll roll her back and take the crank out. Uh-oh. There we go. There we are. So, looks pretty good. Let me see it. Autofocus. How do you shut that off? Yeah, look down in there. You can see there's no seal. Yeah, no seal. I know it's only usually a rope one, but anyway, let's put this back up on here. And roll this thing back. I just wanted to show you guys. Maybe I'll try to go before I shut her down. I don't know. I don't know, Barrows, but that's something else. Posted that bit of genius just a couple days ago. Yes. Okay, I did see that on Roadkill Customs then. Because, you know, I am always on roadkillcustoms.com. He's got over 10,000 pages of automotive content. I've been looking at rear axle lengths, and he gave me a thing a while ago about drilling holes for different wheels and stuff. So, I mean, if I put this in that Buick, that little 7.5 or 8-inch rear ain't gonna take it. So I'm gonna have to do something. I've been looking into the 8.8 Fords, and I have that 8 3/4 rear yet too. So I don't know. I never measured that yet. I did measure it inside as 57.25 or something like that, but I didn't measure the outside diameter or outside dimension. So I mean, there's so much time yet. I mean, as far as that goes, we get this in, get it running. Do the rear last. I'll run it on a 1-wheel peel, and we'll just enter the burnout contest and rip a few tires apart one at a time. This thing should make them burn, right? Unfinished project. All right. So now let's see if it moves. Can you come up? Yeah, it'll come up out of there. All righty then. All right, Barrows, I'm going to need your muscles. Limited Explorer, you get the posi. Yep. Yeah, I found a couple of posi units for like $100, well, $200, $300 on Facebook Marketplace. Has 8 3/4 in his Nova. Hey Jason, why don't you see if you can measure inside diameter, inside measurement on that? It's cheaper than the Mustangs and the same thing. Oh yeah. I don't think these aren't the dinging kind, are they? Hey, maybe Mopar Al can come play us a tune. All right, I'm going to take this over there so I don't knock it down over here. Oh. Where we at? Forged has that nice C pitch. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's right, Barrows. I'm going to burn the wagon wheels off of it. Not Barrows, unfinished project. He can't tune the guitar anymore, but he can tune a crank. Hang it from the ceiling. Yeah. I think that's a little bit bigger than, or a little bit heavier than what you call it, than the rat rod wagon. All right, so. Eight peeps hanging from the ceiling. Well, let's get this back together. Now I'll stay and talk to you guys for a little bit. And I need to clean up some. It's only, it's only 1:15. I thought I was going to be here for a long time. Hey, this is one of them Buick engines. Has that little what do you call it? Rat rod wagon is 45 pounds. I think that crankshaft is a little more than 45 pounds there. Jeff? There we go. There we go. Oh, that one's all right. Now, boy, it's a lot lighter now. Okay, where are we at? That's what the package, I should say. Yes. There's 2 hacks, not 2 racks, but 2 hacks. Okay. Now, I'll spare you guys the buck. Or is it? Boom. I'll spare you guys the agony of watching me pull them soft plugs out. I'm sure you all done it before, and if not, just go watch the Dodge Whisperer. I think he just did a thingy on it. I was gonna see if I can. Whoa! I'm in the sunlight. Turbo Tom. Well, I gotta tell you, that was fun. I don't know if you guys had fun. It wasn't really that. I mean, knocked a few pistons on the floor, but they're all junk anyway, if you ask me. Especially with the wrist pin stuck. You know, yeah, I got dirt on my nose. You know, you were doing something when there's dirt nose. Let's see where the camera is here. Oh, lost you guys. Now, where's settings? Camera settings. Pro mode, framing grid. Let's turn the pro mode off. See if that helps. Video settings, maybe. Probably flicker reduction. Related settings. I don't know. Let's see if that does anything. Is it auto focusing again? I turned the pro mode off. Okay, how many are you going to drip into the block? I bet two. Or drop in the block. I drop out of the block. Now I gotta find. I think what I will do is take those couple of broken bolts out from the timing cover, and then find a local machine shop. Take the heads down. I got four out of the 8 bolts are broken there, but it's like them Ford FEs, they're barrels, you know. The bolt goes right through. Oh, drop in the yeah. You know what? Probably every one of them barrels. That's my guess. You want me to do one? We can do one. I think the autofocus is done now. Let's see. You got me wondering there, Barrows. Let me tell you something. This is how bad that timing cover was stuck on there. I bent that chisel. It's not a hardened chisel though. I have an old screwdriver found in a junk car. I sharpened it to take the freeze plugs out. Well, here's something else I didn't do. They don't look too shabby. Right in the trash. And the block's pretty ugly down in there. Not real bad though. Let's see what this side looks like. It's gonna be a big block, or big buck 455 against the Barrows 460. Well, maybe somebody could do the math. What's 30 over going to give me on a 455? That ain't too bad. All right. Oh, look at that. I got one with a hole in it. Ha ha ha. Barrel. I didn't drop it. Not yet, anyway. I gotta get my other pliers. I have these pliers since 1983. Oh, I don't know if you can see that or not. Oh, yeah, look at the holes in it. Yeah. There's Rich. Well, since Barrows has me, he made a bet. Let's see if we can do another one without. Almost, dude. Ah, dropped it. There's one, Barrows. That one's even worse. There's your problem, lady. Whoa, that one's really bad. Yep, there's two, Barrows. Alrighty then, might as well do them all, huh? This is another, I don't get this. They put that in for the starter? I think they did. They ran it down that way. Not too shabby in there, though. I thought it was going to be a whole lot worse than it was. Let's see. I'm not going to go too far. Uh-oh. Well, guess I'm going to have to. Rust falling out the other side as well. I bet it was run with a lot of water in it. You know what? Barrows. Oh, look at all the. Oh, yeah. You got a good eye there, Barrows. So far, Barrows is right on the money. Let's see if we can get Barrows to win the bet. Wow. One more, Barrows, one more. Wow. One sharp cookie, yes, he is. Barrows was right. Go back and look. He said, I'll bet you knocked two of them in. You know, he's not only a smart cookie, he can read your mind too, or look into the future. He can look into the future. Now let's spin this around. Ah, look at the rust coming out of that time. Pieces are falling out too. But that's from that timing cover. I busted it apart getting it out. Alrighty then. I may have to go. I may have to go to the old DG. Get me some oven cleaner. Yeah, Buff, but it's like a vanilla Oreo. You know it's an Oreo, but it's not going to be the same once you open it. All right. Well, this was supposed to be a winter project, but curiosity got me and had to tear it apart. Heads don't look too bad. I can't really take you around there. They're all rusty. I think I'm just going to take them down the way they are and let them tear them apart and look at them or ask them if they want. I'll call first. I'll call. And well, maybe I'll take all the valves and stuff out and see what it looks like in there. I didn't even put a straight edge on it. No, 27 degrees there this morning. Wow. All right, people, I'm going to shut you down here. I forgot that thing was running. Um, 27. I think it was only 48 or something here. Crap, that reminds me. Antifreeze in the Pontiac. I already did it. I did it the other day. I only bought 1 gallon of antifreeze. I ended up needing another half anyway. He's feeling the change here too. That's why I'm still in here waiting for the warm up enough to head out to the shop. Oh yeah, you're 2 hours behind, so it's only 11 o'clock where you're 11:30 where you're at. It's 66 here right now. 67 right now. That was 42 this morning, it says. So, anyway, rust is falling out the other side. Yeah, I got some cleaning up to do. What I ought to do is throw all this stuff right in my truck. 65 in Kansas. 2 weeks of fall and it's straight into winter. Oh boy! Now all the trees are turning now. I just looked and I can start my borough or township, or whatever you want to call it, goes around and picks up all the leaves. So I usually just put my bagger on my tractor and just go around and chop them all up and then put them out in the curb, and they come around and pick them up. So, hour and 15. Man, I thought for sure Alaska got their first snowfall. Wow. They're not exactly happy. I thought for sure it would take me a little longer, but I'm sort of glad it didn't. So I got one bad cam bearing. Babbitt came out of it. That's the only really major issue I saw. Never really looked at the cylinders. There's pits in this one. More rust is falling out there, barrels. Yeah, I'll turn you over. No cracks or anything. Looks like somebody already tried honing this or something, and then just threw it back together. I don't know. He must have used the dingle ball. Doing circles again. Yeah, not too shabby. All right. Crap, that reminds me. Oh, yeah, you said that. All right, fellas. Maybe I'll go over here. Not sun as much. Plus, we got the big buck Buick, or big buck 455 here. And, all right. Now I got to make a decision here. Because I like having my garage space here. So I think I'm going to take the time. It's only 1:30. Go clean my truck out. And then get all these parts and throw them in the back of my truck. Because they're going to need to go there anyway. And once I find a machine shop. We were just talking last night at work that, there used to be machine shops all over the place. And now they're just not around as much. But I got the Nelsons down there in York. I hate to travel to York, though. I can go talk to them. Maybe they're somewhere in Lancaster. Lancaster's only a half hour from me. There's one here in town. I never dealt with them. So I'd rather talk to somebody that's dealt with them and then find out on my own. But better start building up some cash. That's all I gotta say. Right, two hacks? Need some cash. Put this thing together. I want to sort of keep it stock. Maybe a little camshaft in there. And at least an aluminum intake. That should take about 50 pounds off the nose anyway. I'd love to go aluminum heads too. You always need cash. Yeah. But that takes it way up there. I mean, I'll have more money in the end. Well, the hell, I'll probably, even just going back to stock, I'll probably have more money in the engine than I do in the car. But I want to bring something to the No Name Nationals 23, right? Even though we had 6 cylinders, that was fun though. I had a lot of fun. 5-second Buick Skylark. The Buck Skylark. Yeah. Buck Rogers in the 25th and a half century. Yeah. I do that, then I got roll bar and all that other stuff. Oh. I don't know. I'm thinking No Name National is probably going to be around the same time again next year. End of September, early October. If anything, yes, I do have smog laws here. Yep. Not really smog, but I guess you call it smog fest. But what I did with the Buick or with the Buck Skylark is I put antique tags on it. You don't need to worry about that. But if I did, if if I had to go buy it, I'd have to put catalytic converter on it. And I don't think I need an air pump, but I would need an EGR valve. I think that's all that 78 had, because what they had around here is what it had um, from factory is what you need on there now. And it really just needs to know if it's on there or not. They usually just do a visual. Uh-oh, mail lady's back. So, you make a lot of improvements to the bird this winter. You can put an Allison transmission in there, maybe that one will hold up. Yes, that's why I did that tag 162 is because I didn't have to get it inspected. I didn't have to get it emissions. Um, and I would, because I still have to fix the quarter panels in that. There's some holes in there. That was another reason I put the exhaust on, because now when I drive it, all the fumes aren't coming in on me. I stuffed some rags down in the quarter panel to try to stop it, but it still left some fumes in. And yeah, I don't need that anymore. When I was a kid, all my cars, they didn't have any quarter panels or trunks or anything, so we always had exhaust fumes in the car. Maybe that's what happened to me, exhaust fumes back in the late 70s. But back then you didn't have all that stuff. You know, you can go get somebody to write a sticker up for you and you're good to go. But now it's well, you know what? I had my inspection license from 1983 is when I first got it. And I had it. I think I just left it lapse this last time. So that's another thing is I have to take it somewhere to get inspected now, where I used to always inspect my home. The all-wheel drive turbo LS Trans Am against the 521 Superbird. Hey, Ironhead Garage. Hey, no problem. I don't know if you guys saw my post today, but Buff or Unfinished Project, put that guy's link up there. You guys go check his channel out. He has a 55 Chevy Gasser that's really neat looking. It has a lot of the patina and stuff on it. And it brought back memories from when I was a kid. I used to always see that black one going up and down the road. There you go. Thank you, fellas. But I didn't get to watch a whole lot of his channel. I only saw one or two little videos there because it was like 6 in the morning, I think. Well, thank you, Ironhead. Because I posted a little short of a 55 Chevy, a white and red one that I saw down at the powwow there, Unfinished Project, and he saw it and he said he liked it. And usually when I get a new person giving me a comment, I always go check their channel out. So hope all is gooder. Hey, Dude Mopar. You can put his link up there too. Everybody else has everybody else's link. But anyway, I saw that gasser in it, and it caught my eye, so I had to go check it out. Sub to Ironhead. Yeah, he did some car shows too. There was some neat looking. I was thinking about Arrowhead. He had there was a 69 Firebird roll into one of them car shows. That guy's from up in Washington State somewhere. And a lot of nice cars up there. He's local? No, not here. He's from Washington State. Coffee and Buck, great start to my day. Gotta love those old gases. Yeah, I do. I do like them. Somebody else is going to build. Who else was going to build one? Is that Barrows? Barrows going to Newport, Washington. There you go. Dude, Mopar. Yeah, I like that. Well, you know what? That was back in the early 70s when that guy was running around. I was only like 10, 11 years old. But think about this. I'm 10, 11 years old, and there's the 67s, 8s, 9s Camaros running around, 302 Camaros. There was an orange one with white stripes. There was a yellow Mach 1. There was another yellow Boss 302 70 Mustang running around town. One neighbor had a 67 Goat 389 4-speed. I used to love to listen to that. I could still hear it going across the alleyway, just idling, just idling across. That was neat. You know? And there, me and my neighbor were with our matchboxes pretending to be those cars. You know? But everybody in our area always had, yes, good memories. But everybody in my area anyway had all the hopped up cars, and they used to race. There used to be a quarter-mile straightaway down at the end of town, a 4-laner, and they all used to race down there on a Friday and Saturday night. You know what else they used to do? And this is what got me on this Buick 455. I always wanted a 455, but I wanted it in like a Wildcat, Clydesdale Trusts, yeah. But I wanted a Wildcat, or I really like the 68 to 70 Buick Wildcats. And so anyway, they used to, when it was be like cloudy or going to chance of rain, they'd leave their Camaros and Mustangs and Cudas and stuff at home. And they all brought their, they used to call them river boats. So they'd have river boat races, which was the Delta 88s, the Imperials, the Wildcats, you know, the LeSabres, Delta 98s, and they'd soup up those big block engines and they'd race them instead of the other cars, which was pretty cool. Because there was a grocery store parking lot where they all used to hang out at. And getting thirsty. But that's what I thought about, man. I'd love to have a big old boat, because I had a bunch of Cadillacs way back in the day, 71, 72, 4, 6. I had a 78. And I always had that big block. And 68 GTX, and he drove it to the track and ran 1208 and drove it home. Pretty impressive back in the day, yes. Love the couch cars, yes, yes. Oh my God, yes. They're great for sitting outside before school. Everybody just load into those big boats. Got to run again. All right, Unfinished Projects, thanks for your help and your wittiness. He's probably gone already, but I missed out on that one. So anyway, how we doing there? You guys want me to hang out yet? Let me know. Guys, think about it. You got 9 people hanging out. Would love to have a 50s Cadillac. Oh, yeah. Nice. 50s. Now I'm thinking 57, 56, 57 Cadillac. The 59s were all right, but I don't know. Me, I always thought about having a 69 Cadillac convertible. Have it white with a pink interior. I don't know why, but that's 77 Monaco 4-door, 76 Magnum, great cruising. Yeah, you know what? There's one right down the road here. There's a 75 53 is so sweet. There's a 75 Charger down the road. I think he wants $4,500 for it. The quarters are a little rusty, but the interior is beautiful. That's all I need is another car. I'd like one. I'd like a bunch of them. I have to get on the ball. I enjoyed every minute of this live and the chat. Take care, everyone. See you later, 162. Let me see if I can raise. Well, that thing's real tight. Let's see if we can. See the rat rod wagon there? 162 built that, and he had a giveaway, and I won it. So then had him send it to Tennessee. Smash that like button, dude. Mopar says thank you. The ride along vids, yeah, that was good. I mean, that I just saw another video of my race with Big Mike in the hoopty. I saw it from a different angle today. I thought he was a whole lot closer than he was. I guess I must have pulled on him in the end, but he said his dry shaft was really vibrating. Hang on, I'll be right back, fellas. All right, I'm back. Um, and that's another thing. I'm no big drag racer, horsepower builder, or anything like that. I'm just an auto mechanic. I love. I got out of auto mechanics back in 2010, and I wanted to change careers, so I went to college. And I ended up getting a job at steel mill, and now I work for the Hershey Company. I tell everybody I fixed the kisser. I was a mechanic there for a while. Now I'm an electrician, which I like. Got a couple more years. Yes, and you know what else? Two hacks I never thought about. I would have loved to go for a ride in some of them cars, you know, and hang on. Never thought about that. What I should have done was because once I made that first race and then the second one, I said, man, I wanted to race some more, but I had to get going. I had some family issues that I needed to take care of. Uh, Otherwise, I would have stuck around. I almost didn't go because of what was happening, but I'm glad I went. I'm glad I got to spend Thursday, Friday, and most of not most of Saturday, but half of Saturday. And if it's uh, if it's down, if it's in the same spot again. Yes, it was great meeting you too, Barrows. I know we didn't spend a lot of time talking, but uh, I should have parked up in the pits. Is where I should have parked, and then had my tent down. And we wanted up against the tree line because that's where the bathroom is. But I think Buff wants to camp out. I think camping was great. We were just there. Huh? I mean, I think they locked us in at night, but I don't know how hard it would be to get out. Yeah, he's definitely camping. Now, you gonna tent camp, Buff, or are you gonna bring a? Because those other guys had those RVs, and I don't think anybody had a tow-along camper. And some of them RVs were sweet. My wife's not a camper; she's more of a glamper. Where do you race? Well, Ironhead. We just had the No Name Nationals. You'd have to Google it, but the No Name Nationals was a content creator workshop where you had to have at least 500 subscribers in order to get into the event, to participate in the event. They had drag races, they had car show, they had monkey bike challenge, they had bracket racing, they had a 28-10-5 shootout, and they had a burnout contest too. And it was 2 days, Friday and Saturday. But we all got there Thursday, set the stuff up and stuff. But everybody that was there, it's all this community here. Everybody you see on here, Buffs and Barrows and Two Hacks and all these guys were there, and we got to meet each other instead of just on the screen. It was really cool. Yeah, so far away. Yep. Now Barrows came from Utah. You're a whole lot farther than that. And I think Heavens Mopar's from up in that area too. But he flew in, and then he just stuck it out. He didn't get his car done in time, but he was going to travel that far with his car. But it's definitely a hike, and they wanted to do it there in Sykeston, Missouri, because of it's like this middle of the country. Yes, it was really fun, and we're still talking about it. It's 2 weeks ago now. I just posted a thing. I still have the No Name Nationals on my truck up there. I mean, I think I'm going to let it there for a while and just look at it. Just brings back the memories of being there. There you go. It was an event like nothing else I've done in my entire life. It was so cool because everybody you run into, we knew from. I got involved in it back in May. I signed up in May, and the event was September 30th. So I signed up with 24 subscribers, and August 12th, I think I hit 507, and then I had a video that took off to the moon, and I think I'm hitting 2655 or something now. I don't know, but now I need to work on my watch hours. Hey, that could be a fact there, Buff. Buff says he knew more people at No Name Nationals than he does when he goes to his own family reunion. How about that? I have a multi-room tent and a 27-foot RV. Ah. Yeah, I was looking at RVs. I thought, man, I'd be even better take an RV and then just tow the buck behind it. But because it was cold. Well, Mr. Terry Grover, no, I do not know, and neither does anybody else. John Wilburn does not know. Dallas doesn't know. Buzz doesn't know. The old 55, yeah, that'd be cool. It would be really cool. If you Google or the hashtag No Name Nationals, you can see a lot of the video there. Ironhead Garage. Go check out Buff's Garage. Two Hacks did a lot of ride-alongs where he was in the car racing down the drag strip. Streetcar Chronicles just did a premiere last night. And he had a lot of the, yeah, go check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. I mean, even if you don't make it there, you'll get to see what we enjoyed. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. But anyway, Terry, like Barrow says, they're supposed to announce it on New Year's Day again. So you have to wait a little while. But it is possible that it could be in the same place, but nothing sure right now. Other than that, there'll be another one. I hope they have enough room for what likely to be double the attendance. Yes. I see guys out there already. I subbed to a guy yesterday that says he needs subs to go to the No Name Nationals 23. They're definitely going to have another one. It's just there's issues with that track right now with they're selling it or something or other. I don't know what's going on exactly. Oh, North Carolina. Yeah, I don't think they would come over. I think they might come over on the east. It would be nice if they did like a west one and then an east one. But then, I mean, a lot of people from the east would travel west, and then some of the people from west would travel east, and the opposite. Some won't. I know I'd only be able to do one because they're talking. People are asking about twice a year. I'm like, man, I can't. It's tough enough to get to one. I mean, it was a 2,000-mile round trip for me. Barrows is probably 5,000 or 6. HRA sanctioned event. Other than that, it could still be an option. How about Atco Raceway? Where's that at? Atco Raceway. Well, there's a whole lot of raceways out there. So, but I'm looking at it this way. Those two guys that put it together are doing it again, and the last event was great. So, I have trust and confidence in them guys that they're going to come up with a good venue and a good event again, And I'm pretty sure that Buzz from Roadkill Customs is going to jump back in on it again too. What a hell of a sponsor he's been, and same way with 1320 Destroyer 1320. I hope it's right in the middle again. You have to pull from both sides. And since duct tape was rained out this year, it might pull more from the west next year. Oh. Yeah, even if yeah, I mean, I'd have paid 20, $25 for the camping. Because what'd you pay for a hotel? A couple $100, right? For a couple nights. You know? I mean, I don't know. I had to rent a trailer, and so that's why I took the money for the hotel and put it towards the trailer. Um, I didn't want to drive that car all the way down there. I'm glad I didn't because I had trouble with it today. I got stuck. I got it home on its own power, but carburetor the back $80 a night in a hotel. Could have paid the camp, get my generator going, and call it home. Yeah. But my needle and seat stuck on my back float bowl. It was pouring fuel down in the carburetor. One good thing, my hesitation went away. Yeah, I took a generator with me and never even used it. Bum, bum. Yeah, it's going to be. It's kind of suspenseful on what they're going to come up with. Um, like I said earlier, I'm confident these guys are going to come up with another good venue, another great event. Um, and some neat trophies too. You know, I won that Cinderella trophy, and I think it was JB said something about, yeah, you got the Cinderella trophy. I said, well, I'm not wearing no glass slipper. And then I get the trophy, and there's a glass slipper on top. Or I went and watched the video, and there's a glass slipper on top. I didn't even know. I know I watched that. I watched that live where they were showing all the trophies, and they showed that one, but I didn't remember it. Okay, so he paid $57 a night for a hotel, but we pre-booked it on a special deal. Hey, but anyway, I got me. You're gonna watch what you wish for. You're gonna because you'll get it. 10 minutes from me in New Jersey. Oh, that Atco. Oh, hey Terry, you're up in New Jersey. For some odd reason, I thought you were down in Tennessee or something. Atco Raceway. Because I'm in Pennsylvania, Terry. Let's see. I've heard when you said Atco Raceway, I'm thinking, well, is there an Atco Raceway down south? But I've heard of Atco Raceway. I might have been there. I doubt it though. But Atco, New Jersey. Where's that? Oh, that's only on the other side of Philly. That's probably only about 110 miles from me. Let me see. Directions. 119 miles. I think I hit the wrong one though. Hang on. Let's go back to Google. Atco Dragway. Directions. 110 miles. Bam! 3 hours away. How about that? I hear you buffed. The wife handle all that. Yeah. Lose all her travel points. Okay, for the whole trip. She works out of town a lot. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, right, Barrows? That autofocus is still going. Yep, I can see it. I don't know how to shut her down. Um, Camera. Oh, that's that camera. Oh, that's why. I'm on the wrong camera. Maybe I can. Ah, I'm just playing around while you guys are ah. So anyway, oh, I see. Up here, we got to go to this. There we go. Oh, okay. We got an error code. Better leave it alone. All right. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to screw things up. Oh, my. Hey, I got the buck shirt dirty. All right. 10 people now. Hour and 48. Hey, we almost went another hour with me just yakking. And don't forget, I'll be yakking again at 6:30. We're just going to do like I did last week. I'll look at the channels that made it past 500, and just go in and take a look at them because I just feel like they were forgotten. And because when I ran into Ken from Tall Garage down there at Sykeston, he said to me, he said, Buck, I was bummed. He says, I was next on the list to get reviewed on your channel, and then I hit the 500. I didn't get to get reviewed. So I said to him, I said, let's see if we can do something about that. So that's what. And then it was, I think it was Redbeard's dad. What a hell of a nice guy he is. He sent me an email and said, if you wanted to do, because I said, I always ask for suggestions, and he said to me, he had a suggestion that why don't you look at the channels that you didn't get to review before you started your reviews? That's a pretty decent idea. So that's what I did. So, and if I look at it, nice meeting you. Got stuff to do. All you guys have a great weekend. Take it easy. Hey, Ironhead, nice meeting you too. And stop back anytime. I usually do lives on a Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll catch you down the road. As what's his name says. Have a great day. I had this whole trip set up. I put Buff's sticker under the hood, NSB on the air cleaner, and Buzz on the fan shroud. Figure all you guys would get the most camera time as I popped the hood to fix what broke. Ah, there you go. Cool. We'll see you again. See you again there, Ironhead. Hope to see you again. And who knows? Maybe someday we'll meet you and get to shake hands. They finally shut off. Did you guys hear that? That's my water heater. I got one of them hybrid water heaters where it has a heat pump in it. So the heat pump runs to heat the water. And the full throttle kind of guy was on the fuel door. That makes sense, Barrows. Because if you're going to use full throttle, you're going to use the fuel. Let's see. It's going to stay here. Oh, yeah. 162 customizing. He's a hell of a nice guy, too. He's been following my channel for a long time now. He wasn't part of the No Name Nationals community, but he was part of my community. He came in every week for reviews and helped out when he could. Well, all right. I guess we'll go 10 more minutes and then we'll shut her down. You guys have any questions, comments, concerns? Um, any other kind of ideas? I know Barrows already has an idea for this thing. He wants me to boost it. But I say even the shape that it was in, it would still tear that Buick up. Great seeing you all again. You too, Barrows. And later on, I'll redirect my live to yours. And I'll stay on my live until yours starts up. If it happens that way, I'll probably stay on it anyway. A lot of times I run out of things to say, and then everybody else starts up. And today was just another one of those. I didn't want to put that in there, a practice run, but I never did the live working on something live. I mean, this was just a teardown, but and those pistons that fell out, I don't even care. You're gonna have to buy new ones anyway. My first plan was to bore it 30 over, see if that cleans it up. Why go 20? I might as well go 30. 30's the number over, right? Yeah, bore 30 over. My StreamYard reset, so I have hours again. Yeah, so I can do it. Okay. You know what happened to me last week there, Barrows? I had 8 hours left on StreamYard, and then I did that live last week, went 6 hours. So I was like 2 hours to the good. And I think mine reset on the 11th, which was Tuesday. And and then this live here is a YouTube live. Because I was just doing a man, that freaking camera. I don't believe it does that. I don't know how to shut it off. I might have to look into that. But I was just doing a practice run to see how things would go, tearing this engine down. I mean, I had the heads off, and it took me probably about 2 hours to knock this timing cover off because it was stuck on the studs or the bolts. Matter of fact, I get in there with a sawzall and cut this one off because it wouldn't go. It wouldn't budge. I broke the cover. There's a $200, $229, I think they were. I didn't trust it anyway with the way this gasket was over here. So, I'm going to wait to start ordering. I guess maybe I shouldn't wait to start ordering parts because Barrows had such a hard time with parts. I got to see what this block is going to need. So I don't have a way to change those pistons anyway because they're press fit. So the machine shop's going to have to do the pistons for me. I get them to do the pistons and clean the rods and check them, clean the block, cam bearings, soft plugs. And then I'll bring it back, clean it all up, and put it together. 30 over is just lazy universal number that cleans up anything. That's why pistons are a common 30. I'd just see whether it needs whatever it needs, and you can get pistons for that plus 30 as the outer extreme. Oh, okay. The Buck Scholar could be flying next year. Yeah, well, But I have some pits in there, and they don't look real deep. Just rusty pits. Even that auto salvage at 20 over would probably clean it up. I just thought, well, 30 over is probably a more popular piston. But I don't think it matters when I was looking at prices. The only thing that they make a 50 over also, that TA Performance makes a 50 over for the Buick. That's so you can save your block or get more out of your block. But I did see a 20 over. I need to find a machine shop. That's my next adventure. I was just curious on what kind of shape this thing is in, and it looks pretty good. I'm sure they can polish up that crank and clean it up and polish it up, and get some cam bearings in here and clean all the journals and stuff out and get them heads checked. And then, yes, Terry, I mean, it's just like them Fords. It has the big long screws in it, and then the rust builds up in there, and you can't get them out. Yes, John, there actually isn't much of a wear there, but I don't have an inside bore gauge. I use my dial indicator, or my dial caliper rather, and I cleaned some of the rust off up here, and the bore is supposed to be 4.3125, and I come up with 4.31 on the ridge. So I'm thinking it's still stock. I should buy one of those, but I usually take it to the machine shop and have them check the taper and all that. But I was hoping there was like no cracks in there, or the cylinders were gouged down below, or busted pistons, or I really think it was overheated. And then because it smells like it was, especially when I took that intake off, man, it stinks. But you can barely get your fingernail on that ridge. There's hardly any ridge on it. So I'm surprised that. Guess I could measure the piston, eh? That's pretty decent. Let me tell you. But they must have had maybe 2 tubes of. Yes, I was going to reach out to Dallas. I imagine on one of those emails you sent me, his email is in there. I was going to email him and see if I could get a hold of him and get his advice on which way to go. But I didn't want to do that until I knew I had something good. So I think I have something good. Maybe I should reach out to him before. I still have to find a machine shop. I'm with you, Buck. That's the way I do it as well. If I see any signs of needing machine work, I'd bite the bullet and let Alden Performance Machine have that. He catches stuff I missed. That's right. I just wanted to go in there and, if the block would have been, if that cam bearing, Babbitt came off that cam bearing, but it didn't spin the bearing. So, and then the same way with the crank, I wanted to pull the crank out and make sure that none of the mains were spun or the rods were spun, and they're all good. So I feel confident there. I feel confident that the block is good and the crank is good. The rods should be good. Pistons are bad. How many of those pistons are? There's at least four that the wrist pins are stuck on it. So And I was, after I took the heads off and saw the pits, I thought, well, it looks like I'm going to do a bore and pistons anyway. Um, and then I never did a live teardown or working on something live, so I wanted to do that too. So bucket list, check it off. I thought today's a good day. Yes, we have a bona fide expert in just about everything. That's right, the best mechanics I know. No, they aren't machinists. Yes, we do, John. Yes, and no matter who you talk to, they're willing to help too. They're not willing. They're not going to say, well, push you the wrong way or say no. I know myself. If I can't help you, I'll reach out to somebody else that maybe they can. Just like when the Cement Surfer was down there asking about what the torque value is and stuff. I said, I don't really know. I said, but I'll bet you Patrick over there is going to know what that little 273 needs for torque. And Patrick was no problem. I'll come right over and talked with him and helped him out. I went over there and helped him lay it down in there. And then I saw Barrows was, I think that little Barracuda bit him. He was getting charged. So instead of Barrows charging Cement Surfer charged Barrows. I think that's how that goes. Anyway, like 2 tubes of silicone. All righty then. There's for 4-speed, or for the clutch ball. Buick, Dallas, Turbo Nelson's, Monster Trucks Barrows, Oldsmobile Nolan, Transmissions Cope, etc., etc. Yes. And Alden used to call my dad to help him tune his stuff. It's the nature of this game. We're all good at what we do. Kind of cool. I think that stand worked pretty cool too, man. Is it? The milk crate. Yeah, and I always wanted a Buick. Well, I wanted a 455. I would have went for a Pontiac Olds or Buick, but I really wanted a 68 to 70 Wildcat 455. I think they were the coolest out of all of those. My buddy had a 421 Pontiac in his garage for many, many years. A couple of years back, I said, hey, do you still have that? He said, no, we got rid of it. I said, oh, man. I was just going to get it before it got junked because it sat in the corner of his garage for forever. And never really looked into the 421 Pontiacs, but they say they were decent. They were a good engine. I was just going to grab it to see what I could put it in. Now I got a big buck 455. So if I can get all this stuff, if I can get everything done by Christmas, man, it'd be a hell of a Christmas present. Man, the sun's starting to beat in on me now. And they look good. My least favorite big block is actually the Chevy. Good engine, but boring looking. I know. My buddy was just saying. He said, you mean the distributors in the front of the engine?" I said, "Yeah, it's a Buick." And he said his buddy's was on the back of the engine. I said, "Well, then that's a Pontiac or an Olds engine." Yeah, the camshaft even looked pretty good. Even where that Babbitt came off the bearing. So John's opposite of you, Barrows. He likes to look at a big block Chevy. Not the best looking. We're all wired differently. Yeah. Well, the best thing I like about the big block Chevy is white valve covers. I think that's cool because the monster trucks we had. Well, we had a Ford monster truck and had a Chevy. The Chevy with a four. What do you have? A 496 in that one, and then the sudden impact had a 572 Ford. That's just a 460 block, and then the 496 big block Chevy. And then that ride truck we had, we ended up taking. There was supposed to be a 428 Super Cobra Jet in it, but it was just a 390. And we took that FE engine out and we put a crate motor 460 in it. And that thing just ran and ran and ran and ran. Just a nice look. Yeah. Yeah, they look even better with a blower on top, in my opinion. But what's his name? Ryan at Streetcar Chronicles has that two 4 barrels sticking out of the top. A big block. That looks cool too. Hi, Spider Garage. What's up, brother? How you doing, Bryce? Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Yep. Ryan went to yeah, hasn't run right since. Yeah, that's why they were calling him Corn Pop. Or popcorn, corn pop. that car startled me a few times because we were pitted right behind or right down from him, and every now you hear it, boom, 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 bang. Ah, yeah, poor fella. I think it was the valve covers that did it, powered by Ford, stamped in there, or the BLP small block looking stamps. Big block Chevy is just a big wide plain roll covers. Stock cover, that is, yeah. Fives by no name nationals, hopefully, yes. I didn't get to see what Redbeard's car did. Didn't he have quickest time? Boom, baby. Everybody knows the boom, baby. Life is good, brother. That's right. My life is great. I mean, it's not perfect, but I can't complain. I mean, yeah, you can always complain, but my God. February's beat deep into fives. Oh, cool. Good seeing you, Bryce. Likewise, brother. Hey, Bryce, what part of the country are you from? You're down in the Southwest, aren't you? Arizona or something like that. Man, I got the setup going here. I had the camera going there. Mesa, Arizona. Oh, that's in the South Arizona, isn't it? Mesa, isn't that near the border? That's where all them scorpion things are flying around. Yeah, southeast. Okay. Well, I thought I had there was friends from up this way that moved up here from I think Mesa, Arizona. That was back in I would say 80. Yeah, that was about 85, 87. 588 and spraying it. Uh-oh. That could be well into the fours. Take some serious scoop to win 28-10-5 next year. Oh. Yeah, that Tony's pretty cool dude, man. I remember I think it was Barrows that put his channel up that time. He was doing that FE motor. And he had that hot rod there, or that street the street rod or rat rod maybe. And so I subbed to his channel and I was watching him ever since. And then I got to meet him yet too. He's a pretty cool dude. But the scorpions are brutal out here. I have to connect with Tony. Yeah, do it, Bryce. I don't know where he's at, but he's down there somewhere. Never really checked into that. One heck of a great guy. Yes, he is. He was a whole lot of help with a lot of people there too at the No Name Nationals. And I talked to him. He said he gained like 60 to 80 subs just going there. And I think when we first start watching him, he only had like 11 or 12, right, Barrows? He only had 8 or 9 even. I don't even know if he had 10 subscribers when we start watching him. Yeah, and Two Hacks is a lot taller on camera too, Barrows. The only scorpion I see is one tattooed on the back of Barrows. Is that his protection, John? Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm wondering if I should do another oven cleaner video. It shouldn't spin, that's for well. All depends on what you got in there. An all-wheel drive, Trans Am. What drivetrain are you using there, Buff? You gonna do with like a Tahoe or something? The only time prediction I can give on mine is 0.001 faster than a buck. Yeah, and I'll give you 25 cents change. LQ9LS from an Escalade with transfer from a Suburban. Okay. Alva. Hello, Alva. Well, there it is. I don't know if you can see it or not. But I have the block stripped down. What project you got going today, Buck? Well, there I spider right here. I don't know if you can see it because of the sunlight messing things up, but there it is. Let me see if we can put some light on the subject. I got a big block 455 Buick there that I picked up. And I took the heads and stuff off the other day. And today I wanted to do a live tear down of the bottom end because I never did a live as I was working. I did lives for like later on I'm going to do a live with the reviews, but I never did a live like this. So big block, boom, baby. Yep. So I'm confident that this engine is going to be able to be saved, and we'll probably have to bore it and new pistons. Definitely need a new oil pan. That one of the rods was hitting the oil pan. I guess it got banged up in there. But the oil pan seems first bore. Yes, I think so. Let me see. I'll go get my caliper and get a piston. It should measure close. Anyway, let me get one of these stuck ones. Yes. Yeah. Look at this. For you guys that weren't here earlier, I don't know if you can see it. Let's get in the light. That's too bright. But she's pretty bad. Rings are stuck. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do here. Need a longer one. Let's just see what we got for a piston size. Let me see here. Let's get the top here. .285. 4.285. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but bores. See if I get a good one here. .305. Supposed to be 4.3125. Oh wow, for sure. Yes, for sure. Okay. This one's pretty clean. I know this isn't the way you're supposed to do it, but it'll give us an idea. Yeah, 4.31. Yeah, that was one of the worst ones there, Bryce. It's not going nowhere. Plus, it's all rusted it up. Oh my! So I'm thinking it's first bore. We'll find out for sure. Irish unveiled his new car, Banshee. I want to see what he does to it for no name. Is that the Omega? Is that what he's calling it, Banshee? Because he talked to me in remember we were out there for the car show, for the photo op? He was saying, hey, maybe we could have a race of the non-Novas. I said, sure. Should free up those rings. Stock bore, nice. Holds Omega name, Banshee. Yeah, I thought about that too, John. But I thought, well, yeah, because I could probably do all that, but still the wrist pins are frozen. And There's some pits in the cylinders. So, I put it together the way it is, loosen up them wrist pins and all that, or dunk them. Yeah. Turn them, use them as an ashtray. I don't smoke anymore, but yeah, you could. Yep. Uh, yeah, they're not in that bad a shape. They could be saved, but um, I'm not really digging the pits in here. You can catch your fingernail on them. So get it to the machine shop and see what they suggest. You know. I don't know if you guys use these or not, tub of towels, but I'm digging them. If you see smoking, please get a fire extinguisher. Put me out, hurry. I just happened to go through Amazon one day and saw them. I said I'm going to give them a try. And then next thing you know, I saw Destroyer 1320 got some, and he said it was taking the paint off. Yep, plenty of meat there. That's right. He took paint off his hand with them and stuff, and I'm like, yeah. Because I don't even think I used them before I saw him. And then when I did my trunk seal, I had all that goop. What's all the heathens doing? Hey, Leighton, welcome back. Or were you still here? Leighton says he doesn't have anything else to do but watch. Well, I can't say nothing else to do, but he has. All he can do is watch YouTube. I guess he's watching the kiddos. You're a good man, Leighton. All right. I didn't want to get my water bottle dirty. Well, hey, Terry, I just thought of something. If you need an ashtray, I can send you one of them pistons after they pull them apart. Keeping the frozen peas in my shorts. I'm back in front of my tablet. Been out working and listening as I worked. Multitasking. Yes. Well, Tim, that's what I did today. I was multitasking. I was doing a live and I was taking this thing apart. I've seen a lot of people do that, working. And, the Nelsons do it on a Sunday. They'll be down there for 6 hours working on the car and have a full live going at the same time. And I thought, well, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm still going to go live later on. This isn't going to stop that. I didn't expect to be on this long, but everybody's hanging out, so I might as well just hang out with them. There's no time frame here. Car's still running. I just drove it down the road today and got stuck with it. That's only because the carburetor was flooding out. You want to take one as a souvenir? All right, I'll keep you one. Yeah, I really did think about just honing this thing out, but it's going to need cam bearings anyway. I mean, I'd have to buy the tool to put cam bearings in. So by the time I buy it, I can have somebody else do it. And then to clean it up, man, it's just easier to say, here, cook this thing. Pay the money. It's not like I have to have it done next week or 2 weeks from now or a month. Probably got close to a year. And even then, I could run the buck the way it is. Might not have a chance against Barrows with a 6-cylinder, but you never know. He might red light. The clock and calendar wait for no one. Yes, neither does the orange paper. But you know what? You know what? Hey, Buff. I'll bet you every time you see John's channel now, you look at that. You look at that orange paper. You're looking for that number now, aren't you? The paper is blank, yes. But I'll bet you're looking to see if there's a number on it anymore. I know I do. I will autograph it for you, Terry, in case I become popular. You never know. Somebody said that at work. Blank paper's kind of scary. Nah. Now those guys made a great event last year, or this past couple weeks ago. This last No Name Nationals was a great event. Those guys did an awesome job. Signed Pistons, yes. I'm confident they'll do the same. They'll pick another. That was a good venue. And I'm sure they'll pick another good one. Yes, they did. Yep. It just takes time. I know. It's just like, a lot of times I want everything done yesterday. I'd love to be sitting here with this thing all painted up, ready to drop in, but you got to start somewhere. So whether or not I make it to the next one because of I work in a union shop, so it all depends on the time. If somebody else, if a guy with higher seniority has vacation at the same time and I can't get it, then I can't get it unless I call in sick or something. But sometimes there's always ways around. But that's just too far away to say, hey, I'm definitely going to be there. But I'm definitely going to be there if all the cards fall into place. And I'll be there with this or without. Hopefully this. It should be a fun build too. I haven't put together an engine in a long time. I mean, can't say a long time. My Jeep 2 years ago, I bought that Jeep, had a knock. It ended up being number 5 cylinder, I think it was, and spun a bearing, and then there's some rods up there, but I ended up putting 3 rods in a set of pistons and time to change the stuff. A little 3.7 liter Jeep engine. But there, all I did is just took the engine apart, cleaned it all up, put a crank kit in it, put 3 rods in it because they were full floating pistons, so that was easy. I want to retire anyway. I'll be there. Thankfully, there's a shortage for paramedics, so if I don't get vacation granted, I'll quit and get a new job when I get back. I want to retire anyway. I hear you. I thought about the same thing, but I can tell your job, what PTO stands for. Prepare the others because I won't be here. Yeah. So, I want to take 2 weeks. I want to take longer than a week next time. I want to go. This time I went to my best friend's house before the race. Next year, I want to go to the race, leave the race, go to my best friend's house, and then come home. I identify as a 72-year-old man, so I need to get my retirement started. Hey, how much you charging for autographed pistons? I want to put my order in for one. Hey, Tim, I'll be glad to help you out. Man, maybe next September when I come down. to Delaware again. I'll save you one. Who else wanted the other one? Bryce. Maybe I can get them to clean them up too. Well, I can actually see the chat without the glasses. I should show you my get up. My get up.